The title of the video says it all. You know you can do more. You know it. And this applies to big things you're trying to chase in life, your big dreams, and small things on a daily basis, right? So, for example, emptying the dishwasher, right? You see the dishes are clean, straight away empty it. Don't think about it. Unless like you actually have zero time, you actually have to be somewhere right now. I have to drive this place right now, I have to meet this person, job interview, whatever it is. Like I need to go right now. Okay, obviously go, but like majority of the time you have time. Like a lot of people kid themselves and be like, oh, I don't have time, don't have time for this. I don't have time to train. I want to get in shape. I don't have time to train. I don't have time to go to the gym and the park. And you don't need to go to the gym. Literally set a 10-minute timer, do push-ups, sit-ups and squats. 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 20 squats on repeat until the time ends. That's it. Keep doing that and keep doing that until the time ends. And you'll get in shape. Do that 3 times a week. I guarantee you'll get in shape. And then with like just emptying the dishwasher, you're seeing the clothes are ready out of the washing machine, go hang them up straight away, go, like, and then it's done. That small task is done, right? And the thing is, when you delay these small things in your day-to-day life, then you end up delaying those big things that are your big dreams, the things you're chasing, right? There might be like a 20-year-old guy, a 20-year-old guy that really wants a six-pack. He always thinks about, he watches all the six-pack videos, watches the celebrity Hollywood transformations, the right food to eat, and he eats the right foods, but he doesn't actually do the hard thing enough, right? He doesn't actually do those ab workouts 3 times a week. He knows he needs to do it 3 times a week, 5 times a week even. Abs is a small muscle, you can hit it like every day. Some people hit it every day, Like he doesn't train hard enough. He quits like that halfway, quits like maybe like 3/4 of the way of those like 10-minute ab workouts. He's not doing enough of what he's supposed to do. He knows he needs to do more. He knows it, but he keeps delaying it, you know. And you do the same. You do. Just like with emptying the dishwasher, emptying the rubbish, doing the ab workout, doing those push-ups, having that courage to be like, I don't know, you're a personal trainer. Let's say you've been qualified as a personal trainer. You see a gym has opened up, but you don't have the courage to go in and ask, oh, did you guys have any vacancies or anything like that? I had that same exact scenario. Like, as in, I went to the gym and saw. I remember I went to see the Odyssey, and literally on the way back, on the way to the Odyssey on the bus, I saw like a gym opened up, and I was like, oh, I'll go stop there on the way back. And then as I was going back, I just remembered, oh yeah, the Pure Gym had opened up there. Yeah, let me go and see. And then I went. I was a bit nervous. I went and spoke to like some guy at the front, and then spoke to the manager, and yeah, see, it's done. It doesn't matter about being nervous. So many people are nervous doing so many things. You just do it. Literally, you just force yourself. Like you even tell yourself. You can even tell yourself things in your head like, "Do it, pussy. Go. Just go. And don't be a loser. Don't have that loser, like a stuck mentality, right? Like like the actual metaphor is that like you're literally like you're stuck in the mud. Let's say, or like you're stuck in a position where you can get out of, but you don't do like that basic thing to get yourself out of it. You don't pull yourself up. You see the bar in front of you, bar up top, and you don't pull yourself up. You leave yourself there when you know you can. If you tried hard enough, you could pull yourself out of that mud. You know. So yeah, a lot of people are very lazy. You need to take those chances. You know what to do. Right? So, for example, think about something that you've been delaying. Let's take a big thing, for example, right? Let's take your dream job, your dream business. What's the first thing to do to start that? First thing, very first thing. Actually, first thing, it's free, right? We all have internet, so go on YouTube. You're watching this on YouTube right now, obviously, clearly, right? And search whatever it is, how to do e-commerce or car washing business, become a qualified personal trainer, start a YouTube channel, whatever it is, just start. That's it. You know, there's no big thing around it. Like I talked about in the YouTube short. Like a lot of people delay all these kind of things. Exactly. And it's okay. How do I do? I want to do 5 push-ups. I want to make that my goal. Okay, do the 5 push-ups. Oh, I need to find the right form, correct exercise video, and yeah, but I know this guy Chris Herrier does it better, and then food YouTuber Huddy has some videos from in the past. He's done it well. Simeon Panda. Just do the 5 push-ups, and then just look at your form over and over again. Keep getting better and better, and then make that goal like 20 push-ups, clean in a row. Make sure your elbows are inwards, really contracting your chest wall, going down 90 degree, all of that, and then you get 20 push-ups because you just kept going. Don't even look at any results. Don't even look at any results with anything. Just keep doing it every single day. Keep focusing on it. Keep working on it, and you get there. And you'll get there. You know. And then other people will be like, "Oh, how'd you do that? How'd you do this? What the heck? Oh, I was trying to figure out that for so long. What's the secret, man? What is it? What kind of secret is there? You know? Can you tell me like what kind of things you do? Or, no, there's no secret. There's no. I remember like I remember when I went from like very skinny to bigger. Um, and like it was at like a family gathering, and they saw me after like I don't know, it was like during COVID time in like a year, like 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. I had like cousins and like some relatives, like my uncle maybe asking like, how'd you do it, and there's no secret. It's just consistency. It literally is just consistency. You know what the secret is? Doing it when you really don't want to do it. Doing it when you're like, bro, I literally just want to watch Smallville. I want to chill. I just want to watch a movie. I just want to watch Netflix. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just want to have my food. I've just trained. I did a hard workout. I want to eat, have some dessert later. I want to chill. Okay, eat and have dessert later. Chill. Yeah, that's fine. Just do the video. Just go and apply for that job. Just do the ab workout. Do the push-ups. Speak to that girl. Go and speak to that gym owner. See if he has any vacancies. Like see what it is. Just put more pressure on yourself. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. I say honestly, putting more pressure on yourself and being patient. I'd say, and that again, that applies to you need patience, focus, self-discipline, drive, determination to get your dream physique, get your dream job, build your dream business, get the dream goal you want, anything. Honestly, it's just doing it over and over again. Literally doing it over and over and over, over and over and over again, being patient and looking at those little things. Okay, what can I be doing better here? What can I be doing better there? And doing it. That's it. There's no shortcuts. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah. I say I'll leave it there. There's nothing more to be said. Let's say it's no secrets. Just put in the work. You can ask any boxer, UFC fighter. You don't just like happen to be like UFC lightweight champion, boxing welterweight champion, boxing heavyweight champion. There's no like, oh, oops, oops, I'm Jack now. Jack now to train twice a week. No, you commit to that 4 or 5 times a week, 6 times a week. Diet is dialed in, sleep is dialed in. And then to get that physique, you took everything to win the world title. Took everything, all the sacrifice, cutting out. And then there's bad people trying to get your number, and then when you have money, people want to get your number and be like texting you like, oh, can you loan me, a few $1,000s, something. It's nothing for you now, man. I remember Derek Lewis, UFC fighter, has talked about that. He's had to change his number so many times, and that could be you, but because of course there's negatives at the top, but like there's positives way outweigh the negatives. That's minute negatives. But yeah, keep going. Trust the process. It's cliche, but trust it. Trust the process. Keep going, and focus up, man. Focus up. Do the small things. Do the small daily things. They will accumulate into big things, right? So the push-ups every day will turn into that freaking great chest. Your shoulders, triceps going, and then okay, the push-ups are consistent now. Okay, now add in pull-ups. Pull-ups are consistent now. Add in squats. Okay, I really try and do like a full body workout program. That's why I say that's what I'll tell beginners, like just start doing push-ups every single day. Make it a religious thing, because for example, like you can go into the gym, we can have you on like weight set, weights like this, let's say, and be doing like 3 full body workouts a week, but it can get overwhelming at the start, right? And yeah, sure, with like personal training, it'll be better, but like everyone has the money for that. But yeah, literally just doing push-ups every single day will do way more for you, way more. It's a great upper body exercise, and yeah, and you'll see the changes. Just push-ups every day. This is for beginners again, right? For like complete beginners, and then yeah, just start changing your breakfast. Just make it like porridge and eggs. Very basic, simple. No sugar in the porridge. Can put honey on it. Put like banana, strawberries. I have my porridge with like strawberries and banana, sometimes as well. And yeah, it's nice. That's it. You know what to do. Go do it. All right. Peace.